everyone, this is a quick tutorial on these floating steps or low steps or whatever you'd like to call them. I'm going to show you how to make them. I'm going to tell you about a problem with them, and I'm going to show you a workaround for that. I'm using the flat square here, and I will use it for all of my steps. I'm raising the foundation of my house. You can raise it as much as you want. It's just going to depend on how many steps you're going to make and how far away your build is from the edge of the property. Use another flat square piece and reduce it down to a 1 tile size, and place it with a space between each step. You cannot connect different levels of foundations, so you have to leave a space between. Now copy and paste your second step and then place it in position and lower it 1 notch below the previous step. It has to be 1 notch or your sim will not be able to climb it. Just repeat this process until you have all the desired steps that you want to have. Starting with the second step you placed, use the terrain tool to raise each corner so it's level with the step. Repeat this process for each step. Now you can add whatever flooring you like. Place your flooring tile on the section that you raised and just drag it across, and it will flatten the rest of the area. Since the island living patch, there's a bug that can happen under certain conditions with these stairs. I built this on this lot in Newcrest, but what happens if I place it on an opposite facing lot? It placed fine with just the stairs, but the second I went back and added a pool to the original lot, it placed backwards. And this has been a problem since the island living patch. Now this is a 40 by 30 lot, and it's bigger than the original lot, and I was able to get this to rotate on this lot. This isn't always the case though. Here I placed this on the original size lot, 30 by 20, but an opposite facing lot. And when I try to rotate it, it gives me the message conflicting terrain constraints. I'm completely unable to rotate it unless I delete the pool or the stairs. Now if you don't want a pool, it's no problem. But if you do want a pool, one of the workarounds is to raise up the pool at least 2 notches. Then you can just throw a deck on it, throw some stairs on it, and it will work fine. You can also have a deck off your house and put the pool in that, and as long as it's raised 2 notches, it will place fine. If you want your pool to remain at ground level, there's another workaround you can use. You're going to delete all that existing flooring that you had put between each foundation layer, and then you will use your terrain tool to flatten the terrain in between each foundation layer so that it's level with each step. It might take you a few tries to get this perfectly level because even the smallest terrain tool just isn't small enough. Once you've leveled off your steps, you're going to want to take up terrain paint and paint in between each step. This method is a little limiting because there's not a lot of terrain paints that match the tiles. Also, when this lot is moved to another lot, you're just going to have to fix the terrain paint. You can also get really creative with these stairs and make all different types of designs for them. Here I'm going to give them a more modern look by elongating them and shortening them on the left side at intervals. I'm also going to use another flat square piece and put it on the right side of them to give them a wraparound effect. I made the flat square piece into the size I wanted, and then I just copy and paste it from the original source into the position I want it. And then exactly like the first set of steps we did, you have the corner raised with the terrain tool, and then you just add your floor pieces and it will flatten the rest out like so. Add whatever flooring you like here. If you want to make these steps at a diagonal, the easiest way is to just draw a wall on the existing foundation piece like this. Then you're going to use your hammer tool and go back and just break out all of those foundation pieces just like that. After you remove the foundation pieces, delete the walls and delete the rest of the tiles that remain. Reduce your tile size to a 1/4 tile by pressing Ctrl and F. Then you can fill in the remaining triangular spaces. And that's going to wrap up this tutorial. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll try to answer them as best as I can. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.